Hi, I'm Angela Spranger, Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer at CNU. The new academic year is underway, and it's great for us to all be back together again. In the summer of 2020, President Tribble announced that there'd be a diversity learning initiative that the Christopher Newport campus community would all embark upon. That's students, faculty, all employees. And we're going to make that happen. Now, in previous videos, I shared information about the Commonwealth of Virginia Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, the concept of inclusive excellence and its 5 pillars, the CNU Diversity and Inclusion Strategic Plan and our 5 goals, and some important definitions. So if you're wondering what's next, it's the learning program that President Tribble promised last summer. Just to close the loop with some of the information I've shared earlier, this program falls squarely under one of our strategic plan goals. Now, over the past several months, we negotiated a contract with LinkedIn Learning to provide access for all of our CNU faculty, staff, and students to the thousands of online courses available on that site for the next 3 years. That's worth celebrating by itself. Christopher Newport has made a huge commitment to providing guidance about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and to providing professional and personal development resources to you as well. What that means is LinkedIn Learning is going to be our source for DEI learning opportunities, and it affords new development opportunities for all of us across the board. At no cost to you, you will have access to the entire LinkedIn Learning library. And the way to open that door is by completing our first required DEI learning session, the Verne Myers, Confronting Bias, Thriving Across Our Differences, in the first semester of this academic year. This is the start of our DEI learning path, and that's exactly what we've built, a learning path, where you can go as far as you'd like in anything that interests you professionally once you complete this initial required session. The sooner you complete this initial session, the sooner you can access everything else available through LinkedIn Learning. And there's no test at the end of this one. We just want you to give the video your full attention. Here's some advice. As you watch the Verne Myers video, if you hear something that you don't understand or want to talk more about, write it down. Chances are there are others who might have similar questions or issues, and that's what this learning process is all about. Across this year, there will be multiple opportunities for us to have conversations, and some of the other resources in LinkedIn Learning can help you explore your questions too. Keep an eye out for an email that has a link to the new learning path in the early days of September. And have a wonderful school year. As always, I'm here as a resource, and I welcome your feedback and outreach. And remember, we're in this together.